We're here at the beautiful Poor Boys Riverside Inn for the 2012 Eat Lafayette campaign, Tubing Road in Broussard, Louisiana. This is one of my favorite restaurants ever. Can't wait to go inside and eat Lafayette at Poor Boys Riverside Inn in Broussard. All right, we're inside here at Poor Boys Riverside Inn, and Miss Lori and Mr. Richard are here.
Hello, how are y'all?
And we want to know a little bit about the history of this wonderful place. Can you give us some of that, Miss Lori?
It's a large history. No, Richard's grandfather started off in the bread company with his family and got allergic to flour. You know, the little Evangeline made bread with the little lady on it? Yes. Well, that was his family. He became allergic to flour, had to bow out, pushed a snowball cart around town selling 3 for a nickel, but he was known as the man that pushed the cart with a big po' boy that he had learned to make in New Orleans. And so people tried buying his lunch, which they did. The saloons, the Bustanis, the... who else?
Yeah, the whole Lafayette group.
Yeah, the old Lafayette group, Mr. Colley's Saloon, Judge Colley's Saloon. They would con him into buying his lunch and talked him into starting his restaurant. And then 3 generations later, 80 years later, this is, you know...
Poor Boys Riverside Inn.
Now, I see that Mr. Edward has put some delicious appetizers down here. And who wants to explain what these delicious morsels are?
Well, we'll start with this. This is a crab cake that started off with us eating crab cakes from Colorado to Boston and trying to make sure what we liked and what we didn't. And we decided we like our bread in our baskets, not in our food. And it took us about, 8 months doing this, and I can't eat a crab cake till today. No, I lie. And this is like a little diversion of the crab cake. This is called Krabbies, which you get very happy when you eat the Krabbies, so don't, have the name confuse you. But this is lump jumbo crab meat with a cheesy feeling, and this is just same kind of ingredients but on a French bread, and we're Cajun, put it on the bread.
All right, we still have not gotten to the appetizers yet, but I had to take a look at these beautiful rolls. Tell us a little bit about these, Miss Lori.
Well, when I said we rather our bread in our basket, this is why. We are known for our bread, and by the way, the ducks love it when you don't eat it because we feed it to them. Anyway, this is the hottest, buttery, ooey gooey bread you'll ever have, and it's going to be delicious. But we can't have too much because we're going to do the crab cakes and the Krabbies and lots of seafood to come.
All right, we've got some delicious food here on the table. Miss Lori, go ahead and tell us what we're looking at right now.
We've got oysters Rockefeller and oysters Benville. It's a good combination of both sauces. It's really, really good. It's very New Orleans style. This is one of Kathleen's specialties. Right here we have an extravaganza with the lump crab meat, the crawfish, the mushrooms, the fish, the crab stuffing. It's amazing. Right here we have Richard's grandmother's recipe of the crab imperial, which is to die for. It's very, very good
and beautiful.
And it's got the lump jumbo crab meat in there. And I thought we'd get a little traditional southern too and have some grilled and fried alligator.
Fantastic. Some beautiful vegetables.
And we have some grilled green beans and some grilled vegetables.
We cannot wait to eat.
Bon appetit.
Okay, so here we have the dessert spread for Riverside. We have one of our oldest right here. This is our bread pudding, which we used to have a slice type bread pudding, and then we went to a scoop.
Yum.
And we just made it a little better. This is our newest dish. This is our sweet potato beignets, and it comes with this is an orange hazelnut glaze on top.
What?
And it's sweet potatoes inside, but it's really like, if you taste one of these, it's really like a donut. It's like a donut. It's so good, like a donut. When you go get one donut and you got to have another one.
It's kind of like we're going to beat Cafe de Monde in the beignet department. This, you don't have to go to New Orleans. We have the best beignets in town. Then there's this chocolate malted pie.
Then you got this chocolate malted pie, which I'm a chocolate nut, so whatever is totally chocolate, that's what I'm going to have. And so this is what I found that's totally chocolate. Chocolate malted pie is delicious.
And then we have the signature drink, which is a polar bear, which is a dessert in a glass with a straw.
Okay, tell us a little bit. Does this have a little bite to it?
It's got it'll creep up on you, but it's got ice cream and Kahlua and amaretto, and it's liquid dessert in a straw, and it's kind of like having a fabulous shoe for a girl. It's kind of one of those things. It's in the dessert category. Guys, we'd like to thank you for joining us today, and we know that there's many places you can choose to dine at, but we're very humbled when you choose us. We've been here for 80 years. We're third generation mom and pop owners. We love Acadiana. We love to cook. We love to visit. We love that we are your special occasion, but we also want to be your anytime you just want to get out and visit kind of place.